Hi guys, welcome to a core and stretch workout. We're going to spend 3 minutes on the floor, so make your way there. You can roll out a mat or make your way to a carpet, whatever works for you that you have in your space. First, we'll begin with 15 minutes of core, and then we'll wind it down with a nice chill stretch for the rest of class. So let's get our spines warmed up and our bodies awake. Begin in a tabletop position, stacking your shoulders over top of your hands. Your knees are directly underneath your hips, and we'll drop the belly, look up, breathe in. Round the spine, look down, breathe out. A couple more of those on your own time. This is called cat cow or cat camel, depending on who's teaching your class. I call it cat cow. And then we're going to come back to our neutral spine and lift our limbs going around the world. So keep everything still, press into the toes, press into the hands, and just lift your right arm and bring it back down. Everything is stationary. Lift your left arm and down, lift your left leg and down, lift your right leg and down. Do that again. Right arm, left arm, left leg, right leg. Good. Now bring that right leg back out, hold it, and elevate your left arm. Keep it a nice sturdy foundation. A beautiful straight line you got going on, waking up the body. And bring it back down, send your left leg out. Connecting to the core, making sure you're not dumping into that right leg. And draw your right arm out. Hold it, push away from the ground with that left shoulder. Nice strong foundation. And come on back down. Tuck your toes, come into a high plank for 10 seconds, and we'll get started with the workout. 3, 2, 1. Take it down, set it back. You can roll the wrists out. We're going to get moving. So we're going to start with a plank, knee to nose. So what we're going to do is come into our high plank. It's actually more of a downward dog for this one. So we're going to go downward dog with one leg up. Now watch first. I'll do these with you guys in a second, but just to demonstrate, notice how I'm rounding my spine and pulling my knee into my chest as much as I can. So it's not a perfect plank. It's actually rounding so that you've got that motion of a crunch. Your hips are tucked under, you're using your abdominals. So let's go ahead and come into that downward dog. Lift our right leg up. And then slowly all together, draw the knee into the chest, shift forward, coming into that high rounded plank. Hold it, squeeze that knee into the chest. And then come back out. Good, 4 more at that speed. Pull it in nice and slow. Keep that knee into the chest, round the spine. And bring it back. 3 more, you got it. Breathe. Bring it back. 2 more, you can do it. Pull that knee in. Flex those abs, tuck the hips slightly. Push it back. Last one on this side. And take it back. Good. Take the knees down. Give yourself a quick second. We'll do that on the other side, and then a little back extension to even it out. Get ready? Come on into your downward dog. Lift your left leg now, and pull the knee in. Round the spine, hold it, and back up. 1. Pull it in. Drive that knee into the chest. Come on. Push it back. 2. Again. Kick it back. 3. Keep going. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Push it back. Last one. And release. Come all the way down to your belly. Your body wasn't warm before, it probably is now. We're going to do a back extension to work the muscles of the back side, the lower back specifically. So you can take your arms out, and your legs out, and we're just gonna lift and lower. If that causes any twingy feelings in your back, just lift your arms or just lift your legs. Don't do both. Ready? We're gonna go for 8. Set, begin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. We're moving on. We're nice and warm. We're going to some knee tucks. So flip onto your back. We're going to come into a semi-hollow body position. So we're taking our lower back and connecting it with the ground. I've got a shirt that has a little tie on the back. That doesn't feel good. So connect your lower back with the ground. Maybe helps to hug everything in so that your hips are tucked under. And then lift your shoulder blades up. You should already feel your abs engage. Take your arms up by your sides. If this is enough for you, just stay right here. Or you're going to send one leg out, bring it back in, one leg out, bring it back in. You guys ready? Set, go. Keep those shoulder blades up. 1, 2, lower back's connected to the floor. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, we got 2 more, 11, and 12. Nice. Flip over onto one side. We've got a side plank coming up. When you're doing a side plank, you have lots of options for your feet. They can stack, they can stagger, or you can leave that bottom leg down and do a modified plank. So option 1, option 2, option 3. Once we get there, we're going to dip the hips down, and then like there's a string pulling our hips up. They're going to lift up for 8. Ready? Pick your plank. Get ready. Begin. 8, 7, 6. Notice that I'm going higher than straight body. 5, 4. Pull those hips up. 3, 2, and 1. Nice. You should start to feel that on the obliques on the bottom side, closest to your mat. Same thing, other side. You guys ready? Get set. Begin. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep a nice long neck. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. We're going to do those one more time. So flip onto your back. Get ready for those knee tucks. If that was easy for you and you want to make it harder, you can come into your hollow body to start and pull a knee in, leaving one leg straight, rather than keeping the knees bent, coming back in. Ready? 2, 1, go. 12, shoulder blades up. 11, keep that back on the ground. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Go back to that side plank last time. Doesn't matter which side you start with, we're gonna get them both. 8 hip dips, you guys ready? Set, begin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready for the other side. 3, 2, 1. Begin. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're doing good. We got 5 more minutes of core left. We're moving on to slow bicycles. Sometimes I write things down and I can't read my own handwriting. So come back to your back. You have 2 options here. You can keep your feet down and then drive the knee in to meet the elbow. Return it back to the ground and switch, or take that bottom leg and extend it out. Switching like that. We're going to go on my count relatively slow, so don't speed through them for 12 reps. Whether your feet are up or down, doesn't matter. Get ready, set, begin. 12, 11, take your time. 10, 9, get the shoulder blades up off the ground. 8, 7, 6, 5, big crunch, come on. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice. All right, tuck those knees back into the chest so that your lower back is flush with the ground. Check there. Is there any space? The answer should be no. Send your legs straight up, keeping that connection. We're going to just lower one leg at a time. If that back starts to come up, you just went too high, so pull that navel down, and then we'll alternate for 12 reps. You guys ready? Set, go. 12, keep that core squeezing. 11, 10, 9, 8, keep breathing, use your exhale to come up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, don't go too far. We've got that second set of bicycles, either with your feet down or your legs extended. Arms wide, get ready, set, go. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's get those leg drops in. Tuck the hips under, connect the lower back with the mat. Ready, set, go. Keep it connected. 12, 11, breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up to a seat. We're going to finish with self-paced Russian twists all the way to 50, and then we'll stretch. So a little finisher. Note on your Russian twists to keep your shoulders rolling back rather than a rounded spine so that you've got nice long posture. As you're going to feel that fire as soon as you lean back. And we're twisting 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to 50. If you'd like, you can lift the legs, bent or straight. Ready, set, you're counting. Go all the way to 50. Lean back. Don't hold your breath. You got this. If you get a break, you can take one. Just get back to it. Get those 50 in. Further back you lean, the harder this is going to be. Find your hard. Finish strong, my friends. Almost to the stretch. Once you have made it, if you need a drink, now would be your time. Otherwise, we are going to lay it down and stretch the arms and legs. over the head. Big stretch like you just woke up in the morning. Take a nice exhale, side out the mouth. And then pull your knees in to your chest. Give yourself a little rock left and right. And then take your hands on your knees. Push your knees forward until your arms are straight. Wrap around to the sides, back towards the chest, big circles, 3 times in each direction. Opening up the hips. A little massage for the lower back. 3 times in each direction. And once you've done, keep your right knee into your chest. Just send that left leg straight down to the ground. You can readjust if you need to. Flex both feet. And then take your hand on the back side of your leg, your hamstring. Straighten your leg on up to the sky. You can use your hand to pull that leg towards you. Just be mindful that it's going to start to want to bend. So try to keep it mostly straight. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. This is the easy part. Or maybe not if flexibility is something that is challenging for you. Switch. Bring the left knee into the chest now. And if flexibility is challenging for you, then I commend you. Sometimes stretching is a little more painful than the actual workout is. And straighten that leg, hug your hamstring towards you. Keep in mind that we're never stretching to pain, but we only ever stretch to mild discomfort. So that hurts so good feeling. If you're feeling actual pain, you want to back off a little. And release. Just take a full roll over to your belly. Do this on your side too, is where I was going to go with that. Whatever you're more comfortable with, as you bring your heel to your glute. And switch. And release. Take your forearms and place them down as you push down to the ground so that your shoulders get away from your ears. And bring it back down. You can do that one more time with your forearms or replace the forearms with the hands and come on up. Again, shoulders are down, away from the ear. You get a little look to the right, to the left, down and up. And we'll push back to child's pose. And the forehead rests on the ground. Bring it on up, tuck your toes under, peel your hips up, and pedal out your feet for an alternating calf stretch in that downward dog position. And then pause on one side, letting that heel come down towards the ground. And switch. And then even out both legs, letting those heels come down towards the ground, finding a second of stillness. Maybe a deep breath in and out. Walk the hands in baby steps all the way towards the toes. Forward fold. You can hold opposite elbows here. Let your head hang heavy. Maybe shake it yes and no. And then walk it back out. And bring your right foot in the middle of your hands. Drop both knees. You can come into this low lunge stretch, hip flexor stretch with your hands on your knee, or if you can reach the ground, you can come down there, whatever feels good for you. And then push your hips back, flex your front toes up, and straighten your front leg. And then back forward. Take your left hand on the inside of the right foot. If you want, you can lift your back leg for this, but you don't have to. Just gonna reach that right arm up for a nice twist. Pushing away from the ground with that left arm. And then bring it back. Slide that foot back. And bring the left one forward. We'll do the same thing. First is that hip flexor stretch. You can do that one once again with your hands on your knees if that feels better. And then pull those hips back, straighten the knee, flex the front toes up. Feel that one in the hamstring, the back of the leg. And rock it forward, right hand on the inside of the left foot. Reach it up. If you want, you can lift that back knee. And bring it back down. Bring the feet to meet each other. Stack your hips over your knees. And just start to walk your hands forward, coming into a puppy pose. So your chest is going to come down towards the ground, but your hips stay up where they are. And then start to walk it up. Sit back onto the toes. So tuck your toes under. Maybe get your pinky toe in there if it's not on the ground. Sit back on the heels. Take your hands interlace and push them forward. And then push the shoulders forward so you get that nice rounding of the upper back. Great stretch between the scapulae. And then with control, release. Take the hands back behind you. Interlace. Push down and back. Notice if your low ribs start flaring out, if you can tuck everything in. And then release nice and slow. Walk your hands forward, coming back into a plank or a downward dog, just so that you can bring your right knee into your chest and place that right foot over to the left. We're going to slide into our pigeon stretch. So the closer in to your body your foot is, the less intense of the stretch. The further out it is, the more you're going to feel it in that right hip and the right glute. So find your happy place. Slide your back leg out. Toes are on the ground. And just embrace that nice booty stretch. If you'd like to deepen your stretch, you can fold over that front leg. And come on up. Tuck your back toes and switch, bringing your left knee in now and kicking that left foot over to the right so that you can slide your right leg back. Toes are on the ground, that leg is straight, and your hips are square, facing forward. If you'd like, you can come down, a little extra deeper stretch. And then bring it up, and you can just kind of roll onto your left side so you come to a seated position. Extend both of your legs out in front of you, flex your toes up, big breath in, reach overhead. Let your exhale take you down, chest comes first. It's a hinge at the hips for that forward fold. Maybe play with flexing and pointing the feet, noticing the different sensations. And roll it up. Pull your left knee in, and you can either keep it inside or bring it outside of the leg. We'll take our left hand behind us and a right arm over and around that thigh, sitting up nice and tall, leaning back as we twist and look over that left shoulder. Let go of whatever tension you're holding. Release the shoulders down. No gripping with the fingers or toes. Just relax. Turn your head back forward, untwist. Straighten that leg and then pull your right leg in. You can keep it on that side or cross it over. Take your right hand behind you. Left arm sweeps up and over so that you can use that to push you as you twist to the right, looking over your right shoulder. And look back forwards. Release your twist. And thank yourselves for coming today. I so appreciate you guys participating, putting yourselves and your fitness first. And I hope you have a good night, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.